This is Robert Roethemeyer, Director of Library and Information Services here at Concordia Theological Seminary in Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is the third segment in our library expansion video update. For this segment, we are standing on the lower level connector running from the historic building into the new building. This concrete ramp drops 40 inches from the historic building down into this lower level. And above us, we also have the main level connector, which will result also in a stairway coming down into this space. Over to my left, we have a secondary entry that comes directly into this lower level from the handicap parking outside, and we have the presence of an elevator that will move individuals from this level up to the plaza level through the connector and throughout the main part of campus. To my right, as we continue to proceed down the ramp to the base of the ramp, we have the red brick walls, which are made out of rough red brick where the joints are left unfinished and ultimately whitewashed to match the rough red brick whitewashed walls that are throughout campus. These two pillars are a major visual effect as we make our journey into the library at both levels, and the stairway coming down from the upper level lantern above us to this level will be right alongside these walls. As we come through the connector or down the stairs, we make our way into the lower level services area. The last time we were in this space, it was simply rock on grade. Since then, we have placed the slab on grade, and now the slab on grade in this zone, we have 10 different areas where data and electrical are delivered through the floor. Behind me, we also see the metal studded walls coming into being for our technical services area. Above that, we see the first of the VAV boxes, an important part of the heating distribution system throughout this level. And straight above me, we see the copper piping for the hot and cold water, as well as the plastic piping for the drains of the restroom and the kitchenette that'll be above us in the first lantern conferencing area. The mechanical basement has changed since the last time we were down here from a wide open concrete cavity to one that has many of the mechanicals coming into place. Above and behind me is the fresh air intake for the heating and ventilating system. That fresh air pushes through to the lower mechanical basement where two air handling units will mix the air, heat it, and distribute it throughout the upper level of the building. As the air is returned to the mechanical basement, some of the air will be exhausted through this set of ductwork and out up through the external part of the building. In this far corner, on the very back wall, we have the white and black piping that brings the chilled water and the steam from the campus geothermal system upstream on the historic campus down to this building, as well as the freshwater supply line that comes into this building. The fresh water will be used with the heating and ventilating system to be mixed in there and to create part of the heat that's up above, but it'll also be used prominently in the sprinkling system that will be out throughout the building. And then finally behind us on this exterior wall, we have all of the major panels for the electrical distribution throughout the system. Just through this wall on the other side, in between the air intake and air exhaust corridors, there's a transformer in place as well as a generator in place. The generator will provide backup power to the building for emergency exiting, as well as power to the sump pumps in the lower mechanical basement should we ever have a major power outage. So slowly but surely, this large cavity is being filled up with the equipment that the space was designed for. One of the most often asked questions about the new building is whether or not it will have some diamond bricks. And the answer is yes. We have diamond bricks that will form each of the corners of the first lantern, but more excitedly, we have diamond brick that will provide a wainscoting below the 8 foot of glass along the 400 linear feet that looks out towards the lake. In the backdrop, since we were last down in this space, we can see that much metal stud work has been done. We have coming down from above the studs that will form the bulkheads for the building. And then in the backdrop, we can see the studs that form 5 of our 15 eventual study rooms coming into place. Throughout the area above us, we see the black pipe that comes to a white pipe and makes its way down through the floor. This is the continuation of those roof drains that we saw up above. These two are being framed inside of metal studs that form the walls around the steel and the drainage systems. As we come to the end of a tour through the lower level of the library expansion, we've made our way out to the terrace along the lake that will afford students the opportunity to step out of doors while still in the library perimeter and to enjoy a book or a cup of coffee or a conversation and enjoy the natural beauty of the lake and of the out of doors as we continue to do our work here at Concordia Theological Seminary of forming servants in Jesus Christ to teach the faithful, reach the lost, and care for all.